Check it. Alright, y'all, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we look at the S&P 500. We also look at AMC, GME, and APE. In this video, I did have someone ask me about APE and my thoughts on APE, so I do cover that in this video. It's been a while since I talked about APE, but I do explain why in this video. We also look at GME. Guys, GME is set up for a parabolic move. Tomorrow is going to be insane. If we see this thing start to rip, it is on and popping. Also, there is possibly, this is unconfirmed, but possibly a surprise dividend for AMC of $2. If we see the surprise dividend, it is going to be the catalyst that we need to see these things squeeze. Volume and liquidity is dried up. Once we have a catalyst, a bullish catalyst for either of these stocks, it is going to kick off. I've already told you guys how I think GME is going to run first, and we are going to see this start and kick off with earnings. So let's go ahead and hop in the charts, the facts, the data, because you do not want to miss a second of this video if you own AMC and GME. It is jam-packed full of information you need to know. Let's go. All right, what is up, y'all? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we're going to look at the S&P 500. We're also going to look at APE, AMC, and GME, our favorite meme stocks. I haven't covered APE in a while, and someone asked me my thoughts on APE, someone new to the channel, so I am going to cover APE in this video. Let's go ahead and first hop into SPY and see what's going on with SPY. So SPY is basically consolidating before a move up and setting that major bear trap, that major bull trap. I do mean bull trap. I do think SPY is going to be pushing up to the 430, 435 region before seeing major pullback and capitulation. Why do I think SPY is going to see major pullback and capitulation? Because if you look at the market psychology, the fundamentals as well, and the technicals, they are all bearish. We had this major euphoria rally, then we had this drop to the downside, which is the complacency stage, as we have this upwards consolidation chop, as you guys can see marked here on this chart. If you go ahead and zoom out, you can see we had this major euphoria rally downwards, and then this upwards consolidation chop, which is the complacency stage. Everyone thinks we need to just cool off before the next bull rally. That's the definition of complacency. Also, if you look at the technicals, this is a massive bear flag with a massive low price target all the way down to the COVID lows or the COVID highs. So I do think the technicals and the psychology and fundamentals of SPY are bearish, and we are going to see a major bull trap be set, but not until we move up to this higher region of 430, 435. In that area, test that upsloping resistance marked in yellow. As you guys can see, it continues to move up as the days go on, so you have to tune in to see where the price is. Now, if you go ahead and look at SPY on the smaller time frames, you can see that it's consolidation, basically making this bull flag before moving to the upside, which I think is going to happen after a few more days of consolidation. It might move up here tomorrow or in the end of the week. Now, again, when SPY crashes, it's not going to be a bad thing for AMC and GME. They do use collateral. Apple, Nvidia, Microsoft, stocks like that, they use it as collateral for AMC and GME shorts. When those stocks go down, we see AMC and GME start to go up. Now, I also want to point out that AMC did close at 465 at the end of the day. They went ahead and changed it. Now, I'm saying this facetiously. The hedgies are watching my channel. They did not want me to get another win. I made like 250 subscribers off of that last call of predicting the end of day price prediction, but I will post a picture on Twitter, and I already posted it here on Twitter, of the end of day closing price. If you watched it closed when market closed at 465, but they changed it like 15 minutes after closing. But I'm going to go ahead and take that win. Do you guys know the odds of me predicting that 2 times in a row?
All right, check it out. So today, for today's end of day price prediction for AMC. AMC is in an ascending triangle. This is bullish. We also have this green line, which I have plotted out. Not very many shares available to borrow for AMC. I think today, for AMC's closing price, AMC will close at, and remember the odds of me getting this right. I called this yesterday. Me getting it right twice in a row would just prove that my TA is unmatched, truly unmatched. $4.65.
465, 465. You heard it here first. And if you look, when it happened, it did close at 465. I will be posting that picture on Twitter, and I already posted it on my YouTube as confirmation. So I'm going to go ahead and take that win, guys. This is absolutely crazy, and that is why you watch this channel. You will find technical analysis like this nowhere else. I also want to shout out my members, my new members. There are 3 spots left. You get a free Discord invite when you become a member. Only $2.99 a month. There are 3 spots left. Go ahead and sign up to become a member to get your free Discord link. Once you become a member, all you have to do is hit me up on Twitter and Instagram and or one or the other, and then you will get your free link sent to you. I already sent it to everyone. So if you have not received your link, I think I got everyone. Go ahead and hit me up on Twitter or Discord. If you are not able to get a hold of me that way, go ahead and comment and we will get a hold of you some other way. But welcome to the Discord, all of you. I'm going to make sure all of you eat. If you have any questions, go ahead and hit me up on Discord. I will make sure to answer. I'm going to be posting member only videos here very, very soon. Congratulations to all the new members: Cody Walker, Nations Auto of Atlanta, Reezy, Nicholas King, Kings Forts 13, Durhan, R, and AG. Thank you very much for becoming a member. So now with that said, let's go ahead and hop into the charts on AMC macro and micro and see what we have going on. So AMC looking like it's setting up for a bullish move, a bullish recovery. As you guys can see, AMC is in this falling wedge with an ascending triangle. How many times have you seen this on my channel? A falling wedge, AMC do this, make this falling wedge, and then form this ascending triangle and make this rounded bottom formation. You guys have seen this many, many times on my videos, I'm sure, especially if you are an avid watcher of my channel. You've seen AMC do this falling wedge, make this this ascending triangle, and then consolidate, make a rounded bottom, and push to the upside. This also goes along with the bars pattern. I do use the bars pattern as a guide. I do not use it as my only technical analysis because it is much better to use actual technical analysis for the short term and the long term, but I do use it as a guide. And as you guys can see, I will talk about this in a second, but I do think we are going to consolidate before pushing up to the upside. And as you guys can see, I've already talked about this several times in my videos. Each time we've squeezed, we made the same type of structure, this 3-peak top dropping down to a new low, moving up into this falling wedge consolidation, consolidating sideways, and then pushing to the upside. That's what we have right now, 3-peak top down to a new low. Then we push up to this falling wedge consolidation, consolidate sideways. As you guys can see, bars pattern still tracking, still on point, consolidate sideways, and then push to the upside. So it does look like we are in the midst of the move that is precursor to the squeeze. The algos are just stretching things out, and we are seeing this take a little more time than people are realizing. But that's why we focus on the technical analysis side of things as well, and only use the bars pattern as a guide. That way we can give you guys the most accurate predictions as possible. Now, as you guys can see, basically on the short term, we need to break $4.68, $4.70, and use it as support. Remember, every time I say break out, it means use it as support. So as you guys can see marked here in green, we need to break above, use it as support, and then push to the upside. As you guys can see, we broke out of it today, but it's called a false break, a false break. Why? Because we did not use it as support. They also used about 200,000 short or 100,000 short shares around that time to push us down. You can see that they had 200,000 shares available at the start of the day. Now they only have 100,000. So it is not looking good for them tomorrow. And also GME is setting up for a parabolic move. There's also rumors of a possible now this is just speculation, but a possible surprise dividend for AMC coming at the end of the month. If we see something like this, it's going to be absolutely insane. All we need is a catalyst for both of these stocks to absolutely take off. If you go ahead and look at the volume on the weekly time frames, you can see that volume right here is absolutely drying up and is non-existent. If either of these stocks see a massive catalyst, this is going to run to the upside, especially with the lack of volume and liquidity these two stocks are seeing. So if we see that surprise dividend or the partnership from Voodoo, any of these things come to fruition, GME earnings pop off, these stocks are going to run. So again, I think AMC is going to break out of this tomorrow. Once it breaks out of this ascending triangle, the breakout point, is $5 to $5.25. I think we'll consolidate around that range and then push to the upside. And that is exactly what the bars pattern is saying as well. Break out, go to about $5, $5.25, consolidate, and then push to the upside. So again, technical analysis and bars pattern are confluent and verging together. Again, when that normally happens, that means that they are both on point, and we're going to see this consolidation and movement to the upside, possibly as early as tomorrow, if we break that point of $4.68, $4.70. Now, if we break that region and consolidate and then move to the upside, we can break the local high of $6.20, $6.20. If AMC can break that local high of $6.26, we have a ton of gamma, and FOMO will kick in, and you will see this thing push up. As you guys can see, the options chain is stacked past $5 and $6. So if we can push past $5 or $6, things will get absolutely crazy, giving us a ton of momentum to go near the golden zone. Now, the golden zone is $8 to $12. Shorts are highly underwater under this level at $8 to $12. And if we see AMC get past $8 to $12, it's going to start moving very, very violently. It's going to have swings of 10, 20, 30% in a single move. So we're going to see some crazy swings if it can get above that golden zone. And shorts are very, very scared under this level, and things start to get crazy for AMC. Now, people often ask me if I think the squeeze is only all-time highs. Let me make it very, very clear. If AMC goes to all-time highs, we already know that there are no new short positions under all-time highs. That means shorts can't exist under this level. So that means all shorts are underwater. Do you know how much FOMO is going to kick in if we go past all-time highs? How much gamma is going to kick in if we go past all-time highs? How much shorts are going to have to cover if we go past all-time highs? No. If we go to all-time highs, that is not the MOAS. It's going to go to much higher levels if we go to all-time highs, $150, $1,000 in that range. Now, I already gave you guys realistic price targets for AMC. Some people think that my price targets are crazy, but because I don't consider naked shorts, but naked shorts are theoretical. And in that video, I only wanted things that I could prove. I do believe naked shorts exist. I am not Adam Aaron. I do believe naked shorts exist. As you guys can see, it's very, very clear that manipulation is here. And with the FTDs of 18 million, it's very, very clear naked shorts and synthetics exist. And with that being said, with those things, I do think it could reach maybe 5, 2,000, 5,000 in those crazy ranges, but you have to look at market cap at a certain point. It is not going to go to these crazy astronomical numbers, in my personal opinion. I am just saying that to keep it 100 with you guys. But basically, that is what I'm saying. I do not think all-time highs is the MOAS. I do think it will go much higher, especially if it gets past all-time highs, because we know no new shorts exist there and all shorts are underwater. FOMO is going to kick in. Things will get crazy if AMC goes to all-time highs. And the breakout point for the falling wedge alone is at all-time highs. I've already showed you this 100 times, guys. So we are going to see this based off the technicals alone. So that's what I'm looking at for AMC on the macro and micro time frame. Let's go ahead and look at APE, or the fundamentals for AMC, and then look at APE and then GME and wrap this video up. So again, AMC only has 100,000 shares available to borrow tomorrow, so it is not looking good for the shorts. And I think tomorrow is going to be a very, very exciting day, especially if we get some type of news or catalyst or GME earnings pops off. Short interest for AMC is sitting at 20.51%, 20.51%. Cost to borrow is coming up and putting pressure on the shorts, having them relieve some of that short pressure, making it very hard to get shares available to short, relieving some of that short pressure, and it is not looking good for the shorts. FTDs are piling up. FTDs are piling up. Every time FTDs pile up, we see price run. FTDs pile up here, price runs. FTD piles up here, price runs. FTDs are piling up more than ever. I think we're going to see price run more than ever. AMC's open interest in Max Pain is at $5 now, not based off of Max Pain alone, but I do think we're going to have a bullish week. Max Pain is just one piece of the puzzle that I'm using, but I do think we're going to have a bullish week based off the fundamentals and technicals and print a green weekly candle for this week. So that's what I'm looking at based off of the technicals and fundamentals for AMC. Let's go ahead and look at APE and then look at GME. So the reason why I haven't been covering APE is because of it basically barcoding. So the same thing still applies. This is for the people that are new. They want to know how I feel about APE. I do think APE will run with AMC. I've already told you guys that GME is going to run first. Then AMC is going to run, and APE is probably going to stay at least $3 to $10 under AMC. So whatever price AMC goes to, APE is going to stay like $3 to $10 under that. Whatever price AMC goes to, it's going to follow and stay in that range. As you guys can see, it's about $3 under AMC right now. It's going to stay in that range. So once AMC starts to run up, APE is going to start to run up. APE is also working on a breakout as well. Also, if you look at the macro, when in doubt, zoom out. It looks like $1.50 is going to be the low for the APE. As it rallied off of the $6 or 65-cent low, consolidated at $1.50 after crash or pumped up, then went down to $1.50, consolidated, and rallied off $1.50 and never ever looked back. It's also in an ascending triangle, just like AMC is, but in a larger time frame. As you guys can see, we have this upsloping resistance right here and support, and then we have this resistance right here marked in red. So the upsloping resistance marked in yellow, and then this horizontal resistance marked in red. If APE can break that 170, 175 region, this sloping or horizontal resistance, just like AMC, and hold it and then push it upside, it's going to push to at least $2, $2.50. Once it pushes that region, it could easily push to $3. After pushing to $3, it could easily push to $5 to $10 for APE. And remember, once AMC runs, APE is going to run after it. So those are my thoughts on APE and how I feel about APE on the short and long term. Let's go ahead and look at GME and then wrap up this video. So guys, GME is setting up for a massive, massive parabolic move. I told you guys this weeks ago that once GME broke out of this and rallied off of this $15 level, that it was going to go to the sloping macro resistance. That's exactly where we are today. It is also forming a nasty double bottom all the way with a price target of $50 to $60. As you guys can see, right here is the double bottom. Here's bottom number one, here's bottom number two, and it's going to round all the way up to those levels of $50 or $60. As crazy as that sounds. Also, on the bigger time frame, it is breaking out and working on a breakout of this macro sloping resistance, this big, massive falling wedge with a massive breakout target all the way at $140. As you guys can see, the breakout target is at $140 based off of the technicals alone. Now, I've already did a video how high and why GME can go, so go ahead and check that out as well. I did a video for both AMC and GME on the squeeze targets with brackets. So go ahead and check that video out if you are curious. Now, we also have GME on the weekly time frame. Bollinger Bands constricting very, very tight, letting us know volatility is coming for this stock. Same thing for AMC. These stocks are setting up for a short squeeze, whether you believe it or not. Also, volume dropping off a cliff. I showed you guys this as well. Volume dropping off a cliff. If you look right here and go ahead on the weekly time frame, you can see volume is in a overall downtrend, dropping off a absolute cliff right here. As you guys can see, volume in a downtrend. Now, if we have any type of catalyst like GME earnings tomorrow and it does come out well, which I think it is going to, we're going to see this thing get absolutely insane. You can already tell that it's working on a breakout. We have this bull flag right here that we've tested multiple times. We're holding as support. We also have this ascending support right here marked in white. All of these things are extremely, extremely bullish. And in after hours, we're currently working on the breakout. So we could see the breakout as early as tomorrow if we can hold this sloping resistance as support, marked in turquoise or blue, whatever you want to call it. If we can hold it as support around the price of $24.75, you're going to see things get crazy for GME. So on the short term, I am looking for GME to break that tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys marked here in purple what I'm kind of expecting for GME. Probably a run up and after in pre-market, then we'll see a dump to the downside, use it as support, and then start to absolutely rip to the upside. This could happen as early as tomorrow or throughout this week, but I do think we're going to see GME get absolutely crazy. So again, I think it's going to run a pre-market, use this as support, and then just start ripping tomorrow once earnings comes out very, very good, which I am predicting that is going to come out good as well and be a beat on earnings. So we do need to hold that $4 or 24.60, 24.50 range, 24.70 around that area. Hold that range as support and move to the upside. As you guys can see, I have it marked in purple. Now let's go ahead and look at GME on the more macro time frame. If GME can get above the sloping macro resistance, you guys can see we already tested it once at 25.80. It's getting lower and lower and lower. We're approaching it. Also, you can tell that we have a great amount of momentum. If we go ahead and look at the alligator, so we're going to pop on the alligator. and put on the daily time frame, you guys will see that the alligator is showing that this move has a ton of momentum. Let's go ahead and check it out real quick and explain what the alligator is. So the alligator is a momentum indicator. We have this blue band, which is a bearish band, and we have a green band, which is a bullish band. When the moves have a lot of momentum, the bands are far apart. When the move's about to end, the bands get close together. Now take that same terminology. You can see that we have this blue band, the green band on top, which means it's a bullish move, and look how wide apart these bands are. This move is nowhere near to ending, and we have a ton of momentum as soon as we get that catalyst to push to the upside. And with the short volume, with the volume being so low and liquidity being so low on the stock, it is prone to a massive short squeeze. GME already has 60.19% of the flow locked up in computer share, which helps liquidity be very low and prone to a short squeeze. Also, if you add the short interest on top of that, the short shares that they are using, and the lack of shares all around, this thing is prone to a massive move at any moment. I think once we get these catalysts of either the dividend, GME earnings doing well, a partnership with Voodoo, this thing is going to kick off for a MOAS. First, GME is going to run, AMC is going to run, and then APE's going to run after. BBBY is going to run somewhere in between that. BBBYQ is going to run somewhere in between that. Now, again, if GME could break this overall sloping macro resistance on the macro time frame and get past that $25 mark, it's going to push to $25 or $30. And if GME can push to $30, it's going to get parabolic. That is the golden zone for GME. The same way $8 to $12 is the golden zone for AMC, $30 is the golden zone for GME. If it can get past $30, it's going to get parabolic. And then also the same thing for AMC. We know no new shorts exist under $120. So once it gets to all-time highs, things are just going to get absolutely insane. And I think we are approaching these levels very soon, as crazy as it sounds. But first things first, we need to break this macro sloping resistance. Once we see that tomorrow, which I think is going to happen, it is definitely time to get excited. We've already seen a preview of what happens when we break above it. Things start to get parabolic. You can see that we started to take off once we got above it. That is what's going to happen when we get above it. And you guys can see we're already working on the breakout in after hours as of now. So once we get this catalyst, it's going to be on and popping. So guys, this is basically everything I have for you guys for AMC, GME, APE, and the SPY for the short term and the long term. Tomorrow is going to be a very exciting day. So if we see GME start to get parabolic, I'm going to be posting updates, letting you guys know what's going on, keeping everyone posted. Just be ready for anything. Also, maybe that surprise dividend. Things are about to get nuts, y'all. Things are about to get nuts, and I am ready, and I know you are too. That is the video, guys. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe for more content like this, and remember, there are 3 spots left for the membership. If you sign up, you get my Discord absolutely free. Hit me up on Twitter or Instagram after you sign up. I will leave those linked down in the description and comment section below. And as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.
All right, y'all, that was the video. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe for more content. You can become a member for $2.99 a month, cancel at any time. And remember, the next 3 people to get in, get my Discord for absolutely free. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter to get your link once you sign up, and I will confirm that. Or you can support me for free simply by pressing like or subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you that do so. Also, I appreciate each and every one of you that watched to the end of this video. I know it was a longer video. I appreciate if you managed to hang in there. And as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.